Hello everyone, Atilla here, back with another video for HOI4. Today we'll be playing as Greece. Historical Ironman, let's go. Now, Liberation Day in the Netherlands is coming up, so I'd like to form an unlikely democracy and liberate the Netherlands and do some other stuff. I came upon an older video of BubblesZest explaining me how to conquer Turkey and form Byzantium as Greece, then flip back to democracy and form the Eastern Roman Republic or something. I'll do that, which is a nice video on itself. I'll fight the Axis for the Netherlands and my Italian course, etc., and see how it goes from there. But that should be more than enough, really. How will we go about this? We will devaluate the drachma and go to open foreign subsidized factories, after which we will bring home the exiled Republicans and beeline towards resurrecting Megali ID. Let's start with devaluating the drachma. Let's research the better guns because these are worthless. Get some trains researched and basic machine tools. We will also build a port facility over here and connect it to the railroad. One or two pieces of infrastructure and then military factories. This is fine for now. We'll put it like this. We'll build about 10 convoys, 20, after which we'll build a few submarines, like 9, and then we'll head into destroyers. We need some experience to actually design new destroyers, so let's exercise. And also exercise our glorious army of 13 divisions. We'll get more later. This is the setup. 5 speed, let's go. Oh, very important, place the king under house arrest. The Republicans win the election. That's good. And with the new political power, we'll hire the resolute social democrat. If you're just here on how to form Byzantium in these days, you don't need this guy. That's pure for my democratic shenanigans. Utilize our strengths, open foreign subsidized factories, and improve relations with France, the UK, Germany, and the Soviet Union. Free researches done at the same time. We'll head into construction, dispersed industry, and the electronic mechanical engineering. And that's the foreign subsidized factories, and let's bring home the exiled Republicans. Let's compromise with the monarchists and continue with remembering the Anatolian catastrophe. We can also get a few advisors. We'll get the army defense expert, the naval decisive battle expert, and Ionas Metaxas. All of these guys are monarchists and available to us now. 35 naval XP, get the naval reform. For the army, I'd like to promote Nicolas Plastiras here. I'm not using him just yet. I'm going to defend for the first bit of the war against Turkey, so I'll use this guy for starters. But when I go on the offensive, I have an offensive field marshal to switch to. Also getting enough manpower to train 11 divisions and still be able to deploy ships. We have to prioritize the equipment of these new divisions, otherwise they'll never get built. 225 political power, and we can go to partial mobilization. It's expensive, but it's not going to get cheaper anytime soon, and we do need it. So there you go. Athenian thinkers. We get all these events. Normally we would go for everything that raises fascism support and stability, but right now we're not going to do that. We need to cherish our democratic support. That'll eat into our stability, but we'll just improve worker conditions. And maybe we'll do that again later. We'll also commandeer the civilian trains before I forget about it. Designing a new destroyer for later. Once those subs are built, we'll add these to the main battle fleet. We'll also switch out to Marines. We need those. What's the plan here? We're going to defend Alexandroupolis here. It's mountains and a river crossing. The Turks will attack from 3 sides thinking they can win. They will burn themselves out, and then we will send in the Marines across the river into these plain tiles and across to one of these tiles, encircling troops here, rinse repeat, and deplete the Turkish army. Ghost of the past will not return to haunt us again, and we'll resurrect the Megali idea. It's bound to fail, but we'll try it anyway. Convention is cancelled, and so gets the focus. We'll do Horror and Fear a little later. Skip these for now. Defense on core territory is very nice, we'll get it later. But first we'll do exporting more luxury commodities and expanding our tobacco industry. Also, the base template is actually pretty good, but we'll remove the engineers. We just don't have support equipment and we're not going to get it. And here comes the coup. We must answer for our failures. 43% stability lost, and we get the ugliest leader, but he won't be here forever. Let's expand the tobacco industry and let's befriend the communists, because why not? Let's also now get the infantry expert, Theban warriors. Also send an attaché to China. Improve relations first. Hellenic armed forces, and then we'll go into Turkey. It's been long enough. I need the Marines to be finished and somewhat trained. Right, we have researched the Marines. Let's give them at least 2 of these. Let's give them pioneers, cavalry recon, and support artillery, and 4 more battalions, I think. A beefy looking marine. We'll convert 4 of the regular infantry. We'll convert all the mountaineers to regular infantry, and 4 of the regular infantry that are been trained up to the Marines. We'll set all the regular infantry here on the border with Turkey. We'll set the Marines right behind them. And as for those cavalry, let's select 4 of them, put them on one island, and the rest on the other one. Let's deploy the navy. These guys are just here to guard against naval invasions. We have done long enough awaiting horror and fear. Let's head for Turkey. And here we go. Horror and fear and reviving the double-headed eagle. We're probably going to get attacked everywhere. Romania gets called in, but they're not doing much at the time. Start on our research facilities. We'll need them. Everything under control here. Right, let's send in the other guys. See if we can make some magic happen here. It's not terribly busy here. Well, we're not getting through this way. Last stand. We'll just wait for our next opportunity. We're not in a rush here. Not yet. You can see they're reinforcing the moment I make a slightly decent attack, but we are reinforce beaming them. So we'll put these guys over here. It's extensive micromanagement, but we can handle it. Should probably not go for Istanbul itself. See if we can push these guys back, or at least finish off the port here. See if we can save up illegally default on our debt. It's another quite decent encirclement. Let's just finish these guys off and repeat it. 2 divisions. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. First things first will be to free up the troops here. We need bodies on the ground to be able to encircle. We can illegally default on our debt. Everyone is bound to be pleased with that. But my economy is, so there's that. I think we're ready to go snaking for victory points, almost. Yeah, 3 to 7 divisions left. Let's just finish this. And here we are, Turkey conquered. Let's grab all of their states and all of their navy. It's all we need, it's everything. We now the National Union of Greece, but we can also revive Byzantium. We are now the Byzantine Empire. And we can hold a national referendum once we have 100 political power, which will be shortly. Sure. Let's immediately start with building some more divisions, because what we have is not enough. Convert all of these guys to the infantry template and put them on the Bulgarian border. We still have a Romania problem to take care of. Let's reform the engineers and the support cavalry. Do we have enough artillery for... Yes, we do, or at least we will. Connecting our prefectures is done. We'll need to go towards the die is cast for our extra faction creation. That's our ticket into Bulgaria. But we can now also go for the national referendum. And we are now the East Roman Democratic Republic. And Eleftherios is back. He hasn't died yet. He'll be back. We can now also go for local autonomy, although we are not occupying anything. We are now a glorious democracy. Let's get relief of command now that we're democratic. Albania has flipped to Italy, so I'm already guarding the border there. Troops need some training up though. I fully expect Romania to join the Axis before I can finish them. We'll do Byzantine Themata, even though I can't click anything just yet. And to create a faction with Bulgaria, I need 80% world tension. Poland refuses German ultimatum. I mean, I could have guaranteed Poland to get in on the action, but I don't think I'll be missing out. At some point I'll create a faction with Bulgaria, allowing me to actually enter Romania, then they'll join the Axis and these troops will be ready. And at some point I'll enter Italy, engage in France, get naval access and invade the Netherlands. I must be the one to liberate the Netherlands. A lot of things happening at the same time. My flame tanks got done, so let's build a few. And let's create that faction with Bulgaria. Right, let's head on in there. Still going to be tough enough. I have one army and probably going to be outnumbered here. But hopefully my army is better. Staff office plan. Give me the research slot and will you join me? Yes, you will. Let's see if we can make some encirclements happen. Here we are. Problem. We probably do not have the war score to finish them off. Let's see what Bulgaria does. So at least we do not get the same states. Sadly, I need way more to actually core all this stuff. But at least we beat Romania. Let's send to local autonomy. Oh, we already did. And we can prepare for Italy and the rest of the Axis. I kind of want in on this World War II by now, so we might as well guarantee the Netherlands. That would be fitting to my theme. Let's do that and see what happens. Here goes the war against the Netherlands. Let's also grab this piece here, Aleppo. And let's see what Italy does. We can invite the Netherlands to my faction. Yeah, sure. You are now part of the team. You'll probably die, but then I get to liberate you. I think this Iraq thing is not going to last, so these guys get the hell out of here again and move to the Hungarian border. I mean, Hungary isn't in the Axis yet, but they will be. Well, Belgium has capitulated, but because the Netherlands are in my glorious faction, they're doing much better. Yeah, well, there goes the Netherlands. I have them as a government in exile. Let's ask for military access from at least the UK, but also France. So maybe we can get some naval supremacy. My god, that's a lot of divisions. Kingdom of Hungary joins, which means these troops are in trouble. Certainly not going in there. That would be a mistake. And our naval invasion is off. I mean, we don't actually have any backup troops to help them because these guys aren't trained yet. But since the entire army seems to be over here, I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? This front is seeing some action as well. Running into some serious problems here. Might not be able to hold this front. I'll withdraw to the Danube here. Soviet Union demands the Bessarabia. Yeah, sure. Being force attacked. Oy, oy, oy. Don't worry, Netherlands, I'm coming for you someday. Orderly withdrawal is quite difficult, really. Especially if these steroid Germans are just trying to blitz you everywhere. Yeah, an encirclement. Still better than losing the entire army. Hey, you glorious allies, are you gonna do something? This might be a problem. Yugoslavia gets declared upon. That will widen my front line here. Yep, we need to make a plan B here. Here we go. Another naval invasion. Escort, please. See if we can cut off some Italians here. Meanwhile, the Yugoslav front has stabilized, as has the Bulgarian front. That was easy. Here we go. Yeah, transfer the territory, it's fine. I do have this feeling I'm carrying the war, which is correct. The Germans would be really crazy to actually start Barbarossa now with all the casualties they've had. Their divisions that they have left are kind of weak. So what I'm hoping to do is invade the Netherlands. They'll give military access to the Allies and they'll pour in and take out Germany for me. Optimistic, I know. Liberation, boys. The Netherlands is back on the map. As expected, they're going to give military access to everyone, and hopefully they'll pour in here because I don't have that many troops ready. I'll just hold Holland, I guess. Reinstate the Netherlands. They are truly liberated now. Even though, you know, we haven't liberated everything yet. Italy has capitulated. And I'm already in too many wars I can deal with. Has never been an argument for Germany not to declare war. They're at war with the Soviets now, and, well, my guess is they shouldn't be long then. And they've got a knife twisting in their back here. Would be nice if we let these lines meet up. Right, let's put the Marines on the front line to Germany. See if we can let them rush Berlin or something. Ah, we did link up here in Yugoslavia. Nice. Yeah, screw it. I'm going for the race for Berlin. Byzantium must rule Germania. And I missed it, but Berlin is taken. Glorious. Japan declares on the Philippines. Well, I should have guaranteed them, then I would have had them in my faction. Vienna is taken. Should probably just push on Hungary now. Yes, I can invite the United States into my faction. German-Hungary has capitulated. Let's rush victory points. It's that time of the year. Frankfurt should be it. Nope. And here we are, the liberation of Paris. It's all gone. Vichy France seems to be in here. Oh, we'll see what happens to them. Well, we have a German republic, which means I cannot release Germany as a puppet. They would just be returning territory. Democratic East Roman Republic. And the Netherlands has been liberated. Happy Liberation Day. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.